which by clicking on this part we will be directed to the all information related to the patent. This yellow colored message box will will explain you this document is based on the screenshots of various databases. It will not comprises of any text document. So if you want explanation about any information, just move your cursor near to the yellow box. It will explain, it will give you explanation what it parts consist of. So on the home page, just click onto the patent. You will be directed to the page. That specifically comprises information only related to the patents. So on this part, just click on to the search for granted patents over here, right. The next on granted patents, click on granted patents, so that you will be directed to the page which will provide you the results only related to the granted patents. This page. From here you can select from drop down menu, you can select any option. This will comprises of different filters like title of patent, patents number, applicants details, and there. So these are 14 different types of sections. So any student can search any patent document from 14 different angles. So just give your keywords over here and press the search. So you after giving your keywords, you will be directed to the page like this. Here on the initial half, the number of results. So this is our one of the question, how many results related to your keywords. So this number is represents the how many patents are related with your keywords. This column represents the application number of each patent. The next column is about the patent number, and this part is the title of the invention. So you after reading any title, if you feel that this patent is relevant to your project work or your area of interest, then just click on the patent number. So you will be next directed to the page which comprises only the details related to that patent. In the initial part, this part will represent the application number. Our one of next question, application number. This is the application number for each patent. This part comprises of journal number in which that particular patent is published. This is the publication date on which the application that journal is being published. This is the patent number, the title of invention, and this is the date of filing on which that particular patent application is filed. So the red mark circles represents our questions, and the information under these columns are our answers to generate the PSAR. This is the information related to the priority country, in which country the application for patent is first filed. You can get information from this part. If the country and the relevant its application number will be mentioned over here. The next is the applicant's detail. Who is the applicant and its address and the nationality details will be given under here. The next is the inventor's detail. Who are the inventors behind this particular patent and their address and nationality details are given under this part. And this part is about abstract text. So just read on the abstract, and if you feel that this particular patent is related to your interest or your project work, then move ahead to see all the relevant documents with these patents. This is the link from which you will be directed to view e-register. This part will comprises of the fee payment details from the applicant to make that patent alive. You can get these details from here. So you can come to know whether the patent is in a live condition, whether it is the expired one, or whether it is failed to maintain kind of this. This section will comprise of view documents. From here you will be directed to the page which comprises of all the documents from applicants and the office sites. And the most important thing is view as HTML. From this link you will be directed to the patent's original document in the HTML format. From here you can copy the text to generate our PSAR. So why this link is very important? Because the patent, the computer and the IT sector is developed in just 10 years period. So before that, what happens? Before that, also the patenting system is live. So to make digitalization of all those documents, the patent office has scanned those documents and uploaded the scanned copy on the database, patent office database. So you can view that documents, but you cannot copy the text from those scanned documents. So you have to type all the contents from those scanned documents to generate our PSAR activity, and it will be very hectic activity. That's why this view as HTML format is very important to us. You can copy the text from here and paste them to generate our PSAR activities. When you will click on the view documents, you will be directed to the page like this one, which will comprises of various documents related with each patent. From Indian our perspective, we need only the few documents, that is form 1, that is the form 1 and form 2. Form 1 is about the application. First is the applicant, inventor or applicant has to make a application. So form 1 is about the application for patent, and form 2 is about technical details, full technical details about the patent. So these form 1 and form 2, only these two documents are our importance, and these documents are marked with a green circle line. So just click on those documents which are of our interest are mentioned under this blue color line, and the other documents which are least concerned about us are the abstract of the patent, claims documents, and the drawings. No student has to upload any drawing on our database. They just have to provide the text details to generate PSAR activities. So the relevant form you can get from here. It might be possible that the two or more forms, two or more version of one form will be available. Suppose the applicant has filed one form today, and there might be some queries from the patent office to modify some details. Then he will file a newer document. Then again some queries will be raised, and the applicant will file again the third document. So in such cases, student has to select the form which is the last one and which comprises all the latest data and all the full data. So select the form which will be the latest one, right? Next. Now this up to this part we have seen the Indian Patent Office websites and its structure, right? Now we are moving towards the documentary side, how the patent document, how the Indian Patent Office patent document looks like and what are its parts. This is the form 1 as a application for grant of patent. On the initial phase, the application number and the filing date are given. The red circle, the information which are given under the red circles are related to our questions, which gives the answer of our PSAR questions. Okay, though from here you will find the application number and the filing date. From here you will get the applicant's details, the inventor details, title of invention, and this part will comprises of the address for correspondence of applicant, authorized patent agent in India. It might be possible that the someone inventor who invents something in the US and he wants a patent protection in India. So the patent office is not going to communicate with that guy directly to US. Patent office is asking for his representative in India. So those details, his representatives details are given under this part. The next part is consisting of priority particulars. In the priority details, in which country the application for this particular patent is first filed and its application number, filing date, all these details are given under this part. Okay. The next thing is the priority particulars for PCT. PCT is the international organization conducted by WIPO. WIPO is an international organization just like WHO and WTO, which looks behind the IPR, patenting activity of all the countries. As I have told you before that patents gives a territorial rights. So each applicant has to file a patent in each territory individually. So to synchronize or to harmonize this activity, WIPO has created the international organization Patent Cooperation Treaty. If applicant files his application to this PCT office and mention in which countries he wants a patent protection, through one application he is able to get a patent in all those countries. So these details are given under this part. Okay. So this is form 1, right. The next is form 2. Form 2, as I have told you before, form 2 is comprising of all the technical details about each patent. Form 2 is sometimes it is mentioned as complete description or complete specification. From the initial page you will get the information about title of invention, applicant's details and inventor's details. On subsequent pages, the first part is about field of invention. From this part you will come to know exactly related to the what particular field, what particular end technology with which this particular patent is associated. This will be the answer for our one question. The background of invention. From this part you can come to know the what are the existing technology available and what are their drawbacks, what are their disadvantages, or what are the problems with the existing technologies. All this information will be covered under this part. The next part is objective about the invention. This part comprises of the advantages and objectives, what will be come after this patent. These details will be covered under this part. Next thing is the brief description of the invention. This part will give you details about the briefly describes what is the invention about, what are its advantages and objectives. All these details are given under this part. The patent document which we are looking is a Tata's patent or overspeeding of automobile. By studying this patent, I am going to explain you in the next slides that how the PSAR activity is generated, and based on that how the report will be generated. Based on this patent document we will explain you later on. Description of the invention. This is the core part of this form 2. This part will explain in the full technical details. Each and every minute details about each patent document are described under this part, technical details. So this is the main text part of our PSAR. So you just do not need to typing all this data. You just from HTML source just copy the text from that and paste over in our online portal to generate PSAR. Okay. All these are the technical details of each patent, and at the last we will find a claims page. So from here just claims is the boundaries of the inventor or the applicant, or what parts he is going to protect. So from claims document just summarize how many number of claims, whether it is 4, 5, how many claims are there. Just in this case there are 4 claims, so just mention that 4 number of claim is 4. Okay. The next is the abstract. Abstract part will explain about the patent in a very brief manner. Okay. The next parts are about the figures. The how many figures are associated with each patent, and it will describe about the its technical details. Okay. So